What's going on, guys? I would like to go ahead and say, please shower. Okay, let me get that out the way. Please shower. Please shower regularly. Don't stink. All right. Wash your gooch, your cooch, your diddly bits. Get everything. Okay. I just want to get that out there before I get too much into this. This was a post from the New York Times, and this was earlier this year, around April. There's only one thing in here that I agree with, and I'll go ahead and get to that part first, which has to be the one size fits all thing. So basically they're saying one size does not fit all. So everybody that showers on average every day won't work with certain people that have certain, skin issues. You can have a different type of hair. Certain things don't work for everybody. That's 100% true. But I will say this. If you're working at a factory, or you work outside, or you are doing manual labor, if you're doing something that makes you sweat, bathe. Okay? That's just like common sense on that one. I know what gets me, if you want to look it up for yourself, it's daily showers are purely performative and have no real health benefit. Experts insist. That was by Ben Cost, published 25/24. Or April 25th, 2024. But here's my thing. I don't agree with everything in there. Now, I'm not a scientist, so my opinion be damned. But basically, I'll say as a fat guy, bathing regularly, everybody will thank you. This is not a brony convention. It is good to smell, somewhat decent, passable, or if not, just don't stink. There are certain circumstances that will keep you from being able to bathe. Sometimes money's tight and you just can't afford your water to be shut on, or you got a pipe that busts. Things happen. I'm not here to discuss the people that have circumstances that would take it away from them. Another thing, this is from UK, and one of their big driving home moments is talking about, well, we didn't do this 100 years ago. Yeah, we also died of easily curable diseases 100 years ago. I mean, people died pretty easily over dumb stuff. While, yes, 100 years ago was right when I think we started, living longer, it still isn't where we are at today, where we literally don't die from hardly any of the stuff that 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago that we used to do. I mean, if you want to throw 100 years, you can actually go even further past that. I mean, we used to not actually have working, plumbing. And if you want to go ahead and say toilets don't have health benefits, yeah, why not just make you a little 4x4 fence outside and just take a shit in the yard like an animal? I mean, modern showers is for literally to smell better. Toilets are to keep you from shitting in your yard like a dog. There's a lot of things that this just doesn't make sense to me. Now, the health part seems disingenuous to say, well, it has no real health benefits. I think it does. It keeps people from beating the shit out of you because you smell like shit. I'm not going to lie. There's been a few people at work that have been reported and they've had sit-downs just like, hey, you're stinking. They get to the bottom of it first. Are you having issues? Do you have money issues? Do you need a shower? Which I think is ironic because we have shower at our plant. There's also a gas station not that far that has showers as well. And I think that was what they're insisting on, was actually paying for their showers. But what really kills me about some of this is, like they said, 100 years back, we didn't, shower every single day. And this really comes down to social norms. One person said, and this is what kills me, this is not a normal person. Chemist David Whitlock was so adamant about preserving this dermal barrier that the bathing abstainer didn't shower for 12 years, instead opting to spray himself with good bacteria that he claims neutralizes the body's smell-making chemicals. I think that's cheating. You want to know why? You're a scientist. You can do these extra steps. I'm sorry, I'm not going to go through all this to put good bacteria on my skin when I can just go take a bath. I'm going to go ahead and say this. Here's some advice for anybody that would like to take it. First off, if you are going to try to keep yourself from probably having post-day smell, you can do two things. Get you 2 sticks of deodorant, okay? First one's going to be for your pits, maybe a little bit under here, if you want to. Second stick should always be for close to your gooch and your chili ring. Don't get on your chili ring. Don't get that far. But get around in there where your stuff's going to start rubbing or getting a little bit extra sweaty. Keeps you from having nut funk is what I call it. So, everybody will love the fact that you're doing that, because if you sit like I do, where you have your legs spread, I don't know if you ever just feel like you can feel the aroma coming out, but I feel I feel less conscious when I have my ball deodorant. Cologne, post-shower, or in the morning. You can use it's got to be a little pricey, EDP style, not EDP sick deplorable. No, it's literally, I don't know the words, I don't want to butcher it, but just look up EDP cologne, and it'd be stuff like this. This is, I think, a type of EDP. I can't remember But stuff like this, and there's a way to actually conserve some of it because it's pricey. But to be able to let it last, you can get you a cheap bottle of unscented lotion. This was recommended to me by a coworker who would always have it radiate off of him, but not overstep. You know what I mean? So like he said, unscented lotion, get your cologne, and you put your glove. That would be enough for your body, your arms, you know, your neck, all that. And you take your cologne, you spritz it a few times, and then you just, you know, like you're about to put the lotion on, and just start going to town. Put it everywhere. Put it, you know, all up here. And even when you kind of perspirate a little bit, some of that smell is going to leak out, and it's not going to be bad. It's actually, everybody's going to like it. And yes, I can say I've seen it. I've seen it work. Okay, I've seen it in action. While he's in the middle of working, this man would have a you know, a washcloth or you know, a rag in his back pocket that was dry. And in the middle of working, he's, you know, patting himself down. He's drenched in sweat. But the more he smelled, you know, he sweated, the more he actually smelled better. Now, another thing, you don't technically have to shower like hair-wise every single day. And like I said, the only thing I agreed with was some people need to go to their dermatologist, whatever it has to do with your hair, scalp, stuff like that. You need to talk to them about what you should do for your body. Don't take just this and be like, yep, nope, I don't have to bathe now, it's fine. You know, that's how you end up with like, you know, a lot of skin issues. Okay, I have sensitive skin on my face. You've probably seen it through some of my videos. I will break out. I have to try to take precautions to limit my breakouts. It happens all the time. I have a few things that I do to try to take care of that. But that's where I come down to this. I shower hair down to toes every day, Monday through Friday. Weekends, I bathe my body. Sundays is when I do another hair wash. Saturdays, I usually just try to leave my hair alone and just try not to overdo it. Like, because if you overwash your hair, you're going to dry it. It's going to break. It's going to become pretty problematic. I've had long hair most of my life, so I know not exactly everything to keep your hair good. There's a lot more people out there that have more shine, better, healthier hair. There's a lot more steps to it. Mine is healthy enough that I can brush it, I don't lose it, and it's not, you know, it's still pretty strong. But guys, this was baffling. I can't believe I ran across this, you know, stating it's okay to go 12 years without a shower, that it shows no health benefits. It's like, yeah, okay, no health benefits, but, you know, you don't, there's a huge side of not smelling like ass or balls or pits. If you ever had to sit next to somebody who's definitely not showered in like a day or two, you'll know what I'm talking about. It gets you super enraged. It angers you. So yeah, that's my only recommendations. Get you some decent cologne. Wash your balls. Don't stink. This is not for you. If you think, oh yeah, I can get away with, no. Just no. There's a guy pheromone maxing right now. I think it's a joke, but still, yeah, don't do that. Please, just don't do that. But yeah, guys, that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.